What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. We're looking at Bitcoin today on the daily time frame. So please excuse my voice, got a crazy sore throat, caught it from Abby, but she's done 3 COVID tests, all negative, and she's done a PCR test, negative as well. So it's not COVID, it's just like flu-like symptoms. So today we're looking at a fresh chart for Bitcoin because I just want to make you guys aware that, of course, we're in a downtrend. We're obviously retracing to key levels of support, and when we head back into an uptrend, we retrace to key levels of resistance. So basically we're in targets to each resistance point each resistance point. So the first target was just met in the last few days. That is your first target. This previous high, we can see we're running into it, we're respecting it as resistance with a doji over here, equal wicks on either side. So this basically means there's indecision in the market. A decision will be made. Obviously, because it's at resistance, it's most likely going to reverse. But at the same time, though, we are holding this 55. So actually, it's even more indecision than we think because we're at support and resistance. So it's hard to gauge the market at the moment because we're sitting on the 55, a very strong level of support at the moment. Of course, if we lose it, confirm as resistance, it basically means that this move to the upside was a fake out and you are actually respecting that double brick wall. And if you're respecting that double brick wall, you should continue the trend you're in, and that's a downtrend. Will we hold the 20 for continuation? But as we know, this is the continuation moving average. Or will we fall through it, backtest its resistance, and continue the downtrend basically because it's our continuation moving average? For me, it's all about the 20. This is why we need the EMAs, because the EMAs tell us the story. Without the EMAs, personally, I am lost. We can see that this is a very significant key level of resistance as well because this is head and shoulders patterns neckline, but this is more an area of resistance. So I'm going to draw it forwards until and backwards, look to the left, structure leaves clues, and catch these wicks. We know that this is resistance at the moment, so we'll make it red and just drag it backwards to just see if this is getting tapped with either support and resistance, and we can see support, 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 resistance, support, support, resistance, support and resistance, and potentially resistance now. More of a wick rejection now than back here. Last time we had a wick rejection was down here, and look what happened next. So potentially now that we're coming up, we're just going to have a pullback because we technically, well, with the bodies, have we made a higher high? I guess so, sort of. Close is 44105. This is 43929. So actually very slight higher highs with the bodies. You can see with the wicks, of course, but my point is, guys, that we know we're retracing to each high point, so we can draw them all out for you and drag them back. Look to the left, structure these clues to see if these are respected. So we've got key resistance. I'm just going to drag the box down to meet that wick over there. So we've got some exact touches. You can see resistance here, support, support, resistance. And yeah, we can keep continuing. And we know that once we flip the trend, we're retracing to each resistance point here. So we've got another point here with the double bottoms, double tops, neckline. Drag this forward, drag it back, look to the left, structure these clues. You can see we've got resistance exactly, some support, got above it, resistance, resistance. And then the final level that we will be retracing to is here, basically. Oh, sorry, my apologies. There we go. I think that's what I mean. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Actually, we can drag it a little bit down to get that wick as well because there was a little rejection there. So we know that going forward, these are all the resistance points ahead, but we do also have support points. So I'm going to look at this location because we sort of bottomed out here. Drag this across. Yeah, you can see exact touch right there. So we know that this is accurate. I'm just going to make this a green box and we can actually drag this backwards as well, even more. So I wanted to show you a very key support point right now. It's using a channel. So I'm going to go through this point and drag it forward and then basically lift this up and then drag this parallel channel backwards. And we can see over here, if we analyze, we had resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance, got above it, support, many fake outs, but basically using it as support here, support, and now resistance. Now we're running into it as resistance. We're running into 2 key resistance points. So if this ends up being a fake out and we lose the 55, we know why, basically. But of course, there's nothing stopping Bitcoin from continuing to the 200 EMA. We just need to pull back to this and hold it as support. So we were retracing to this high, so I can get the Fibonacci's out. from here to here. And you can see once we got us above the 618, we were basically heading back to this high. And if we can break above 44.3k, we will be heading to 53k. This is very interesting because if you guys remember measuring from the swing high to the swing low, we are retracing to the 618 at the moment. This is like a magnet. We're at least retracing to the 05 at 47k. But yeah, we're basically getting pulled towards 52k and actually breaking above this 44.3k one target. We would be heading to the 1618 at 53k. Is what will Bitcoin do from here? Will we go into a bear market? Will this be a dead cat bounce where we come up into it and we've come up too fast before going into a bear market? Probably wouldn't be as fast as that. Probably go sideways and then it obviously bearish. But I just wanted to show you guys with a fresh chart today all these key resistance points basically. So we can actually draw some supports as well. So I'm going to go from there to just down there and drag it backwards, and we can see these are being respected as well. And we are above it at the moment, so technically it should be flipped in support, but of course if we lose it, that's negative and we would be coming back to the bottom of the range basically. We would like to see the 20 hold. We do have a little cheat sheet here with the Fibonacci's. We can see that the 786, by the time you come down, this would have dragged up, and we're probably going to line up with the 786. Right now, there's a good bit of volatility. Yesterday, if I bring you guys' attention to XRP, I had a little trade on XRP on the 15-minute time frame, and it went very nicely. We took it in the chat together, basically posted on my Twitter. Go follow my Twitter, Louis_crypto. Let's get this to 700 followers today. So 5 more followers. Let's get 700 today. So the XRP trade from the chat earlier today. Nice to see people in the chat profiting from my same moves. 5x leverage on this one. TP was 25% gains. If you are interested, I meant, in the chat or any of the packages, I offer comment down below. So it was a 2-to-1 basically. We were going to a trade wanting to get 2 times what we were risking with 5x leverage. I did see this bearish bearish continuation pattern. We lost the low, back tested as resistance, and I entered on this green candle over here because obviously it was a significant break and we were coming into resistance quite fast. And then we had a bearish candlestick over here confirming the 55 as resistance, and eventually a bearish cross just to prove the point basically. So we measured the move into this triangle pattern or pennant over here. I didn't draw the top resistance because I'm using the 20 EMA, but if I draw the bottom support, you can see we'll come into an apex here. Well, there wasn't enough space left right here, so move was going to be false, whether it's up or down. But because of how crazy we were going up, I knew that the higher chance is we start retracing because of the pump XRP had basically. So then we come down, I measured from here to here, put down the breakout, and I was playing it a bit safe. When I entered the trade, I did put my TP here, but as I took 50% out at this location here and moved stop loss to entry, then I moved my take profit a bit higher. I took another 50% out here, and we got a wick going through the TP. So take profit. We met Danny over here, made a decent profit on XRP. He actually commented, or someone else also took the trade here. Thanks for the trade, bro. I used 3x leverage and made 20%. So guys, if you're interested in these sorts of trades, I do also teach. So if you're interested in learning or just interested in chat itself, then please wait until the end of the video for further details. But going back to Bitcoin now, let's let's go back to Bitcoin basically. So running to key resistance, we know that we want to retrace to that 786. We can continue down actually into this 2360, so I can even make this box a bit bigger just like that. And yeah, this is the area that we want to hold as support. Fall through this and we're coming down, technically you'd be losing the 20, so should see continuation to the downside. But yeah, it's all about retracing to the 618 now. Just along the way we're going to have some dips, like potentially right now with the wicks to the top. It wants to drop wicks to the top, wicks to at resistance. It's just basically confirming it as resistance, just like we did here. And then we continue down, similar candle that we had here, that red one, to the green one we're having now. Just this green one has larger wicks on either side, but it's the exact same candlestick pattern. So maybe a short pullback before continuation to our 1618 target is what does Bitcoin do at 52 to 53k. That is what we need to look at. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll bring you over to the crypto packages now. Please help the channel grow to 2k subscribers by the end of this month. Thank you guys for the continued support. Please like, and comment what you think is going to happen next with Bitcoin, and I'll bring you guys over to the crypto packages now. Thank you. So guys, these are my crypto packages. Let's bring you over to the one-on-one mentorship, where it's £650 one-off payment. You will get video call lessons with me over a 1 month period. We will do 1 or 2 hour lessons every single day, and you don't need any prior knowledge whatsoever. You can have zero, you can already be an advanced or intermediate trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve. Everything that I'm teaching you has taken me over 3 years to gather and cost me over £10,000, whether that was good courses, bad courses, mistakes, scams, or whatever it was. It cost me over £10,000 to get all this information that I'm personally teaching you. I also had to pay for my mentor over $2,000 for a 2 hour lesson. So what you're getting for this price is absolutely phenomenal. Now, you also get the 6 hour crypto course included in this price, as well as the signals chat until the top of the bull market. Now let's move over to the signals chat. I wouldn't call it signals. This is just basically a group where I post what I'm personally doing, my thoughts on the market, if I think it's going up or down. So there's daily chart updates, but also, yeah, throughout the day, what I'm thinking, or where I'm buying, where I'm selling, where I'm looking to accumulate, or obviously get out the market. This is what's in the crypto chat, and that's £25 for your first month and £40 onwards. Then we can move over to the 6 hour crypto course. There are over 35 plus videos in this. You don't need any prior knowledge to start. You can be beginner, intermediate, or advanced level trader. My job here is to 10x your learning curve, to make you into that self-sufficient trader, to make you into a trader that doesn't need outsiders' help. Not my help, not any YouTubers' help, or any crappy group chat. So if you're interested in this, you also do get a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me at the end of the course, so you can get any questions answered, so you're clear and you know exactly what to do going forward. If you're interested in any of these packages, then please go to my Twitter at Louis_crypto and literally comment down below and just say, Louis, I'm interested, and I'll personally private message you to see if you qualify for any of these packages. Thank you guys for listening, watching the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.